Shit. Uh, that makes sense. Do 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 do. Where's every guys? Kaka. Yeah, 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 man.
What's going on, boy? Excuse me. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
One of
Red
those
light
type of
district.
nights. One
Red
of
light. The pink light district. I'm weird.
A regular light bulb.
those.
Yo, was good.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
Going on, everybody?
I'm here. I'm all right. How are you?
Hi. I'm doing good. How are you?
A bunch.
Okay.
About 50. Uh, Even though his tax information is wrong, I'm not mad what he's saying. He's rich, so of course he gonna want his to be taxed at 60%. It's not actually really 60% though. That's what the crazy part is. But I get what he's saying. Like he don't want to be taxed. Yeah, it's the state and the federal put together. So it's not actually 60% you're losing out on. It's more or less that's like whatever state you're in, whatever they tell you is what their tax rate is. That's what's going to be. It's just that they put combined the two. If you make 4K or more a year, then you will be taxed around a different tax bracket that the rich aren't being taxed anymore because of Trump. It's actually the same amount that Obama was taxing. So that's what I was confused about. But I get what he's saying. He's like an idiot. I get what he's saying. I love 50.
Yeah.
50 is King Troll, yo.
Yeah, I actually don't believe that nigga sometimes. I think he just like to start shit. I don't think he knows what the fuck's going on, actually, to tell you the
He
truth.
just loves starting shit. That's
Yeah,
literally
I
his
don't think it's
MO.
nothing crazy.
I
But
think yeah, he don't care. He don't care.
I would love to for everybody to just stop acting like if they didn't have that large amount of money that they wouldn't want to pay less fucking taxes. Like be be it is Trump, be it anybody that has a large amount of money, you would want to pay a little bit more because you're a good person or whatever the case may be. Let's be real here. You don't want to pay a shit ton of fucking taxes. Nobody wants to. If you could get a break right now, you would do it. Like, why are we acting like Trump is an asshole because he only pays 750 and then fucking 50 said everybody's like, yeah, no, I agree with him. It's the same shit.
I think it
It's the
comes down
same
more.
thing. Nobody wants to pay a shit ton of taxes. Period.
Yeah, I think it comes down more to the fact the matter is yeah, like he's even though he paid, I don't know, Trump, he showed his taxes like what, a month ago, he paid like what, $1,000. He's a multi-billionaire paying. I pay more tax
No,
than
he,
him, so that's where
he
I think the
paid
issue comes from.
he paid like 750. But also the other part of it is that he creates jobs for a shit ton of people. So
He
that's where his tax breaks come from. with his companies, he does create a lot of jobs. I don't like the nigga. I hate the nigga. It doesn't really matter one way, left or right. We're talking about the actual laws and shit like that.
But bro, he pays $750 in taxes.
I'm not saying he
$750.
shouldn't pay more. I'm not saying that he shouldn't pay more. I'm just saying, like, for everybody who literally pays taxes now, if you got a tax break, would you literally not take it? No, you would take it. Everybody would. Like, why are we acting like he's doing something that a normal human being wouldn't do?
Huh? Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that. So if that's the case, then
Yo,
if that's going to be the case, though,
What's up, Brody?
Go on, quick.
What's good? What's good?
What's good, bro?
jumping.
I personally believe like there are people that should. I think they should be taxed. Most these millionaires and billionaires should be taxed way more than what the fuck they do. They have more money than their entire lifetime. I don't know what the fuck
Absolutely,
you can even do
absolutely.
shit with the money. So like Jeff Bezos,
Jeff
and them
Bezos
niggas,
is number one. Literally, was about
holy
to say
shit,
that.
bro! Like there's no way in the world he can never spend all that money in a lifetime.
And
His kids can't spend all this money.
You know how Bill Gates
They
get around it, right? He just give away most of his money before
Charity.
they.
Yeah, there's no way in the world people should make that much money and not get taxed at a certain rate. Like the fuck you doing? There's like a study going on that if Jeff Bezos gave, I think they said $200 million, that will take all the homeless off the street in the country.
That's true. I mean,
$200 million is probably like, I don't know, 10% what the fuck he actually worth.
I don't know if it's actually 200 million. It probably have to be a lot more than that, but
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it might take them off for a month.
Right? Like it'd be a certain amount of time.
I mean,
we're talking about. Permanently.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna get themselves off their feet. I'm not talking about they're gonna like this 200 million to serve it out like a fucking allowance. It just mean like they're getting everybody off their feet to go and do some other shit, I guess. But that's the study going on.
Could go a long way. Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, their money is going to the fucking government. That's where that shit,
bro.
That shit ain't going nowhere else. See, but that's the idea. Like, it depends on what we're talking about. So he has corporations and like actual facilities and shit that's in every fucking state. Now, if you pay taxes on every fucking thing in the state, that general area gets a part of that tax revenue. So if your area, like if he has a fucking, let's say Amazon factory, like literally, let's say a couple blocks down from where you are, that could help your area. At least that's how it's supposed to work. But when he gets the fucking tax breaks and shit like that, that money is not funded back into it, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we got to do.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
but that's the setup. That's why they separate state and federal. Federal is where most of the money fucking goes, which also government and everything else. State is like, nah, y'all figure that shit out on your own. That's your. That's why they like, yeah, good luck, nigga.
But I was gonna say, man, I kind of think though that when they were saying he only paid maybe like $1,000 in taxes, I think he had to pay like taxes throughout the year like everybody else did, but at the end of the year, when some of us get money back, he actually owed. So I don't know if they're just saying that, oh well, that's all he paid, like maybe 17 cents per paycheck. You know what I mean? To equal up to $700 or $1,000. I think he may have paid during the year and then still owed money at the end. I just don't know.
Quick, I think the issue is relatively to what he makes, he doesn't pay enough taxes.
But
that's just like
thing.
the I guess the whole conversation about. It's like if you gonna pay, you're gonna be worth so much money. You only paid throughout the, I guess, the entire fucking year $1,000, $2,000, $5,000.
You have to look at it what it really is, because
it doesn't really.
It goes off what you actually make. He doesn't literally make anything. His corporations make shit. It's not him personally. That's how people like Warren Buffett run the world and don't ever pay. Warren Buffett pays literally no taxes. No taxes at all.
Yeah, definitely got loophole.
Like, it's just the craziest way. Like, if you look into it, the way that they borrow money, they borrow it from the stocks that they own. Like a credit lender, basically. I can borrow money from what I own, and then I never actually make any money. You're not gonna tax me because I don't fucking make any money. Donald Trump is right in that same circle. You can't fucking hold him to a different standard because he's doing the exact same thing as everybody else just because you don't like him. I mean, it's just like, if we're gonna get on him, we gotta get on everybody else. Warren Buffett is worth way more than fucking Donald Trump. Let's get at that nigga.
I want all niggas the fuck out of here. That's what it is at this point. Yeah, 50 he sound crazy right now. That's my nigga, Queens native. I love him. Biggest 50 Cent fan. I was younger. He just sound fucking crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie. He's being irresponsible with his fan base. I agree. He has way too much brand to do that. Yeah, he's being irresponsible.
Yeah, it's like basically telling your people to vote for just your needs, not for your fans, not for anyone else, but just for me. I need you guys to go ahead and do that just for me.
I mean, if we're being 100% real, everybody is supposed to vote your fucking interest anyway. I'm not saying that he's doing the right thing, because he's not. But if we're being real, this whole social dilemma where everybody gets fucking shitted on because they support somebody or whatever the case may be is terrible. The whole point of the U.S. is literally supposed to so you have freedom to do whatever it is the fuck that you want to do without being persecuted. But somehow, as soon as you say something that's a little off brand or whatever the case may be, in his particular case, let me turn this shit. I'm sorry. Turning that shit off as far as like, oh, I want Trump to like give me a tax break. Nah, fam, you with the racist and shit. Like, fam, what are you talking about? I just want fucking a tax break. I don't care about it. If this was all the same shit with Obama, literally all the tax breaks and everything, I guarantee you people would be saying, oh, it's not a bad idea. That's what he's supposed to be doing. He's using the government for him. It's literally just because nobody likes Donald Trump, all of a sudden everybody else gets attacked on the bandwagon. It's a crazy fucking way to go about shit.
Let me say this. Let me say.
That he don't know about. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It puts you in bad territory. It puts you into bad territory. Absolutely. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying he's responsible. Well, we are in this moment saying that he is responsible for what he said and what he did in that moment. But like, you should know who you're hitching your fucking trailer to, is what I'm basically saying. You're absolutely right. You should know who you're casting your vote with. But at the same time, it's like, he's definitely a capitalist. Like, it's whatever works best for me in that moment. That's what I'm gonna roll with. You're absolutely right about that.
I feel like it's 50. Like, I'm not surprised. This nigga says whatever's on his mind. Like, I honestly don't even like. I don't even think that it's crucifiable because it's this nigga 50. Like, I don't even take him seriously for real. So
it really is hard to take him serious at this point.
Yeah, I don't think it's as serious as the Ice Cube situation.
I was gonna bring that up. I'm glad you said that
Yeah.
because like that Ice Cube shit is wild.
I mean, he said that, but it's 50.
I think it was
like,
jokingly.
I don't take it
and-
serious,
because
honestly.
if you look at
Yeah,
It's not a funny joke, Ak, I'm with you, but
That
like,
shit's a terrible joke if that's the case. That shit's
yeah,
a terrible
it's not a
funny joke.
funny
Ain't
joke
nobody
at all.
laughing.
But
Ain't nobody laughing at that shit.
that's you speaking.
if you go to his Instagram page right now, I mean, you could tell that he was just hitting it as a joke. He said, "I don't want to be at 20 cents under Biden's tax plan."
Mhm.
nah.
I mean, honestly, I have a different take on this
But-
Megan thing now,
Wait,
but I don't know. I know. Oh yeah,
Can we,
I know. Yeah,
can
I
we get
feel you.
into that after? Can we get into that Megan shit after this?
yeah,
Can we go
after-
into
We
that?
can, because there's a lot of shit going on that's shaky for me, and I don't know anymore.
but
I'm
like,
not.
All I know is Tory look like an asshole. That's all I know. I love his music, but Tory look like an asshole. That's all I know.
They both look like assholes to me. But,
That's my point.
But
They
I mean,
both-
back to 50 though. They both. Yes, she did.
She did.
She
She
did.
did multiple.
Yes, she did.
She
Yes.
did multiple.
Yeah, she said Tory Lanez is fucking delusional.
No,
My thing is
And
that
he did it.
on Twitter is what he's saying. No, he didn't make a
That's
statement.
what she,
Put
that's
something
what
on
she
Twitter.
said.
She
Yeah.
put something on Twitter. That's what he means.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just weird. The whole conversation is not coming out.
Yeah.
Everybody's just, I mean, like what really happened is not. I don't know why we. My thing is, he gets on live. It's like, what are we
It's
talking
never gonna
about?
come to
Like,
light. And
what do we?
That's crazy about it.
It doesn't
Hey,
matter.
So let
He
me.
was
I got
wrong,
a question
bro.
for
He
you
was
guys,
wrong.
man. I got a question. I got a question, yo. I know a little bit about it, but I don't know a whole bunch about Meg's side. But why y'all mad at Megan?
I'm not mad at
She a civilian. She a civilian.
I'm not
She
mad
ain't no
at
gangbanger.
anybody. Wait, who's a
Mad at
who's a
Megan.
gangbanger?
Who's the gangbanger?
Who's the gangbanger?
The short
Yeah.
Canadian is the gangbanger.
Tory's a
Yeah.
gangbanger?
I don't know.
We're gang.
The
What I'm
Canadian
saying
Super
is that
Mario.
there's
Listen to me.
I think the rules for no snitching stops when you're a civilian. If you're a civilian, you can snitch all you want to.
That is a fact, sir.
It's not about.
That is a fact,
not-
sir.
Yeah,
That is a
we don't.
fact,
We don't include Megan snitching. She did what she's supposed to do. Just that niggas think Megan. Nope. Nobody said a word. Yeah.
Megan did.
Megan's accusing. Yeah, Megan's accusing Tory Lanez.
Unless they got papers on you. Yeah, but if we being 100% real, Tory was stupid because if you honestly felt this way and you was not fucking wrong in the situation, you should have said that shit from day one, nigga. You should have you never let that shit fester, especially with the internet the way it is. You stupid. You stupid. You a dummy. Unless you have actual proof. You let niggas let they shit fly and then just like you got a video or some shit like that. Like everything, like in the car while the shit was taking place. That's the only way you let that shit fester. That is a fact. As a fact. As a Canadian.
Did anybody see when he went on live last night and he was saying how it wasn't fair that she threw the black card at him?
What does that mean to do the black
I
card?
didn't understand that.
Like basically she was saying that she didn't snitch because she didn't want to see another black man shot up by the police. He was saying that Like basically, she should never said that.
That
that was
I
a-
mean, it's
not new.
accurate.
That was stupid.
It's stupid, but at the same time, a lot of people feel like that. I know somebody who literally is in a terrible situation that doesn't want to call the cops on somebody right now because they feel like it'll be some shit like that. I mean, it's a world we live in right now.
It's a
and
boyfriend, yeah.
I feel like you putting that shit to the public was stupid. Why the fuck would you say that out loud to everybody? In your head, if you didn't do it because of that reason, like cool, but why the fuck you telling the world? That's like you being in the hospital and you taking a picture on Instagram. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. My nigga, so why'd you just do this? What are we doing here? I just feel like that shit was unnecessary. Like, you don't need to tell the world what your motivations are. You did it, move on.
Leandra, you got anything to say?
Trying to figure out why he shot that lady.
Nope, just listening.
Why you shot that lady? Trying to figure out why you shot that lady.
Nah, I saw
Was
some
she
shit
not
that's
giving up buns or what?
they were together. So the fucking story is
Nigga shooting people
Megan
over-
Tori was fucking Megan's friend. Forgot the bitch name. Kelsey some shit. Megan took Tori
Nigga
from
said
Kelsey. I think her name was Kelsey. Megan took Tori from Kelsey. They not friends no more. They all argue in the car, and Tori had a gun, and it went off, and gun fragments hit her leg or her foot, whatever the fuck it was. That's the story people are saying.
So-
now. I don't know who did what, but Tori's fucking both of them, pretty much. And he got caught.
Long story-
That's all I see.
Long story short, Tori is arguing semantics. He's saying I didn't shoot you because I literally shot at the ground and the bullet fragments went into your foot. Technically, yes, I didn't shoot you. But
Oh, you going
yes,
to
the
jail.
fuck you did. Yeah, you going to jail anyway. It don't matter. Yet technically, according to the police report, you shot them. You going to jail, nigga.
That's
It
not
don't
what he
matter.
said in Alive, though. I think in Alive he said something different, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
I think it was
he never went into
like
detail.
the person who shot you. Yeah, something like that. Maybe he was referring to himself, but
in the third person,
mean,
possibly.
Who the fuck
yeah,
does that?
yeah.
That's some weirdo shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of the
Obviously.
things, I mean, I know a lot of people brought up a lot of old things that he done. You know, he said he never put his hands on a woman before. And, you know, then they went back to his domestic violence cases with his ex-girlfriend and how he was stalking her and a whole bunch of stuff, you know. But, I mean, if you ask me, man, Tori's full of shit. And the whole situation is weird.
The whole shit is sus. It makes no damn sense, bro.
It's all
That shit is
some,
odd
you
to
know,
me, bro.
what sucks about the whole situation to me is that it's like everything has to do with what everyone else thinks and not about the actual real situation. You know, it's like, all right, this guy shot this girl or this girl got shot in the result. Like, no one's really caring about the fact that a gun came out in an argument for what reason, over what, like that, you know, and everyone cares about, oh, what the world may see me as, and what this, you know, my fans, you know, and black men being turned, but nobody's talking about the fact that a weapon came out in an argument, something that could have been completely, you know, avoided. Somebody could have died, you know, somebody could have fucking died over an argument.